So here's to true science, not some amateurish detectives. Stop! Dubious foray into the world of chemistry. This is so mean. There's nothing dubious about Harley's work. His ideas are all sound. Ideas are no use to us here. In science, as in law, theories must be proven before they stand. Grr. I'm supplying that because I know that's what she's thinking. Alright, what's the connection, I wonder? How do these guys know each other? How does Graydon know Mr. Mason? I'm actually very curious to find out. Alright guys, welcome back, it's Light here. Last time we were cross-examining and then we pursued Ringo because he reacted to what Nash said. So let's just see. We used to have a right old laugh together way back when. Together with Mr. Graydon, you mean? Yeah, with Ash. I mean, you look at him now and his fancy whistle and flute, and you wouldn't add him and leave it. But when he was younger, he was from the poor part of town, just like us. Oh. Is that so? But he was always a leery one. He had the brains, he had the savvy. Always coming up with smart ideas like what would never have gone through our heads. God blimey, ain't that the truth? Remember Milverton and Skulkin's Milk Run? That was a corker, eh? Save it until after the trial. Your reminiscing has no place in this courtroom. I'll shut it, you. And neither does your fruit. Hey! Let them eat their fruit. Oh, the geezer asked us a question and we was answering. Yeah, we ain't done nothing wrong. I love this. The way he's attacking them and then they're not hesitating to respond. This is just hilarious. Nevertheless, the court is not prepared to accompany you on your trip down memory lane. Counsel, can we turn our attention back to the testimony, please? I don't know. Could that sentiment of the story be relevant somehow? Yes. My lord. Yes, counsel. The brother's last sentimental statement could hold vital information relating to this case. Very well, counsel. I will permit the brothers to supplement their testimony with that detail. Briefly, I hasten to add. No, jeez. Say no more. Skulkin's never skulkin. Jeez. These clowns. Milverton and Skulkin's Milk Run. Gore them were the days. Do we know something about that? Why does that sound familiar? Hold on. Maybe, was it here? Maybe not. Why does that sound so familiar? I'm gonna go crazy. Oh jeez. Should I press them? I guess I'll press. Wait. Wait. Mason Milverton. Milverton and Skulkin's Milk Run. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Yes! We got it!
Objection!
Ah, are you kidding? For the... What? Wait, hold on. Ugh. Why didn't that work? It's literally in there. Do we have to... Do we have to examine it? I swear. No, but we can't. Alright, I'm pressing, I guess.
Hold it!
I'm sure I'm going to regret asking, but what exactly was that? Some kind of business? Just a little scheme you had going on when we was youngsters. A bit of fun, really. Delivering fresh milk to the locals, that's what it was all about. That sounds alarmingly legitimate. There must be a catch. I suppose since we're here, I should ask them to elaborate. But on what? Business name? Business name, right? So this business was just a bit of fun, you say? And it was just yourselves and Mr. Graydon involved? Yeah, that's it. Milverton and Skulkin's Milk Run, was it? Yeah, that's it. And where did the Milverton part come from? Oh, right. Thought a clever clogs like you'd have worked that one out. That is... It's okay, it's okay. Let him shout, hold it all he wants. We have the evidence. Enough of this. How much longer? Let me guess. You don't accept anything these two witnesses are saying? Tell me, why is it that it was only at the mention of the name Milverton that you decided to interject? Because well... And what the happiest of alms that one came from? Yeah, this old man was struggling for money so much, his wife walked out on him. She took the name Graydon then, see? But Ash will always be Milverton to us. Got him. Got him. Milverton. So that used to be your surname, did it? Of course not. This is all bunkum. I've been a Graydon since I was born. Do you really think you can rely on the testimony of these two thieves, You're a communications officer attached to the civil service. As such, your personal details will have been thoroughly checked at the time of your appointment. It would be a very simple matter indeed to subpoena those records, Mr. Graydon. I love that he's supporting us for once. Ah. Well, it would appear that Mr. Skulkin's testimony has been reliable, for once. You were born Ashley Milverton, then. Is that correct? Very well, yes. So Ashley Graydon was once Ashley Milverton. That information could change things, and could turn out to be extremely important. Okay. All of a sudden, we seem to be up to our necks in a serious matter of national security. Although all this talk about interception of secret government messages is still just conjecture at this stage. It would explain a number of things, though, wouldn't it? The negotiation Ginny overheard on the omnibus 2 months ago, and the break-in at Windybanks. But the trouble is, it wasn't Mr. Graydon in the omnibus with Mr. McGilden. No, that was Mr. Mason, the brickmaker, who was so horribly murdered. If only there was some link between the two men somehow. I know, but Mr. Graydon's testimony seems to be as watertight as ever. I wonder if the key to us making headway with the cross-examination here could be those two brothers. It is indeed. Alright. Some look like I have no relation to the man. Aha. Alright. I'm thinking of presenting this. Right? Cause presenting his profile. I mean, we've got 2 penalty things. Why not? Objection! Yay! We did it. Mr. Ashley Milverton. I love how confident he is. Tell me, why did you try to hide your former name from the court? Because I haven't gone by that name for years. It means nothing to me. No, I don't think that's the real explanation at all. The truth is, you had a reason to hide that name. Ha ha ha. Explain yourself, please, counsel. I have here the notes from the omnibus case, my lord. As we all know, the victim, the man whom we now understand to have been negotiating with McGilden. Yes, Mr. Mason, the brickmaker. That's right, only Mason wasn't his surname at all. It was his given name. His full name was Mason Milverton. Milverton? Do you mean to say... Oops. Oops. Saints alive! I skipped over his dialogue. Mr. Ashley Milverton, is it not the case that the brickmaker, Mr. Mason Milverton, was your father? Ugh, I don't. As I believe mentioned earlier, your family history will have been thoroughly checked when you joined the civil service, and it really would take no time at all for the court to subpoena those records. Grrr. Oh, I'm loving this. The truth is, you have been illegally acquiring highly confidential government information and selling it on to McGilded in collaboration with your father. Ah! He's spinning like a ballerina. The new facts and evidence unveiled by the cross-examination of this witness all come together to reveal the truth. The truth, you say? Yes. That you collaborated with your father, Mr. Mason Milverton, in illegal dealings with Magnus McGilded. By dint of this music box, you mean, Consul? Yes. Stealing information being sent in secret government communications and selling it on to McGilded, Mr. Graydon concocted this elaborate scheme of using 2 music box discs to encode the information, as, presumably, a safety measure against the information falling into the wrong hands. And a very effective one. I shouldn't have given the scheme any credence whatsoever. But the deal with McGilded went sour, and the brickmaker met his end. Yes, but before he was arrested, McGilded managed to temporarily dispose of the stolen disc at the pawnbroker. Then, having learned of the situation, you appeared at Windybanks 2 days ago, in an attempt to recover the 2 articles McGilded had placed in pawn there. But that attempt failed. One of the discs was seized by the police, and the other you never found. So that same night, you enlisted the help of the Skulkin brothers and broke into the pawnbrokery. This time, determined to recover the second disc. But McGilded never deposited 2 discs, did he? I don't think so. Are you suggesting that the second disc was inside the music box? Eh? We never knew nothing about that. On the night that Mr. Windybank was killed, gosh, that's so trippy. The intruder to the pawnbrokery touched one item, and one item alone. The music box. As rather ingeniously demonstrated using the 2 prints from the security camera indeed. So, the question that naturally begs answering is this. Oh, why did I press A? Oh man. Hold on. Why was only that one article disturbed? Oops. The answer is obvious, because it contained the second disc, which the intruder was desperate to retrieve. Since, if it were to fall into the hands of the police, it would be proof of high treason. Youch. Well, Mr. Graydon? Do you deny that all of this actually began on that fateful night 2 months ago? Did we get him? Did we? Did we? Yes. I refuse to accept any of this nonsense. Ouch. Okay. I knew he wouldn't accept it, but still. Not the silence. Sir. There appears to be blood seeping through the sleeve of your jacket. Oh. What? Ah! 2 nights ago, we know that 3 shots were fired at the scene of the crime in Windybank's pawnbrokery. One took the life of the pawnbroker himself. Aw, Sholmes. One struck the pouch around Mr. Sholmes' waist. And the final bullet struck the calendar on the wall of the shop, having first pierced the arm of one of the intruders. Mr. Graydon, that wound on your arm that you seem to be trying to hide. It's a bullet wound, isn't it? He's got you now, me old China. Time to call it quits and croak, I reckon. See, I don't hate them, because they may be like thieves, but they're not bad guys. Don't acknowledge my presence there under any circumstances whatsoever. Those are my terms, remember? And I paid you handsomely to comply. Clearly, I was a fool to think I could trust some common backslum thieves. Oh. Fine, I admit it. I was there in Wendybanks that night. I paid this pair of 10 geniuses to accompany me. And as you've noticed, I sustained an injury in the course of my adventures. Dang. So we got him? But that is all. I admit to nothing more. Stealing government secrets, negotiating with Mr. McGilded. Stop. As God is my witness, I'm sure I recall nothing of the sort. He's not going down. He's not going to go down without a fight. Not until I can show hard evidence, I suppose. Nevertheless, the defense has now established a crucial fact. Which is? Well, we know that one bullet was fired from each of the 2 firearms we have in evidence. The bullet from the Skulkin brothers' gun hit the pouch around Mr. Sholmes' waist. And the bullet from Mr. Windybank's gun clearly must have been the one that caught Mr. Graydon on the arm. Indeed, it must. We can rule out the possibility that the man shot himself. And that leads us to only one conclusion. Mr. Windybank was shot by a 3rd gun, which can only have been fired by the 3rd intruder. Ha ha! Goodness! Got him! That's right, Mr. Graydon. Grrr. The only person who could possibly have shot Mr. Windybank that night is you!
Hold it!
Oh. Oh no. You little upstart! You made a grave mistake when you summoned me here. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh no. Yes, as you rightly say, I was there at the pawnbroker's. Did my best to hide the fact, naturally. I had no intention of ruining the distinguished career I'd built for myself at the communications station. But did the thought never cross your mind? Did you never consider the possibility? What do you mean? What thought? What possibility? Possibility that if I was there at the scene, I may have witnessed the crucial moment. You see? He's gonna say, no. This makes me a key witness in this case, and I have my hands firmly around the neck of your client. But after all of that, can they seriously take his testimony seriously? What? Or are you suggesting... I saw it all. I saw the very moment that pickpocket girl pointed the gun at that poor, defenseless pawnbroker and shot him. You... What? But how is that even admissible? How would they even believe that? Order! 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 Well, it would seem we are finally entering the last act of this theoretical trial. Yeah, even the judge admits it. I thought we were already there, dang it. Mr. Graydon. Yes? I trust you are fully aware of the implications here. If it is shown that your claim is false, you will have incriminated yourself as the killer. He just thinks that we won't be able to catch him, but we will. Oh, I understand fully. Then I must ask you to give your formal testimony once more. You will explain to the court precisely what you saw at the moment the defendant allegedly shot the victim. Nothing would give me greater pleasure. I hope you freaking fall off a bridge or something. Oh my gosh. Alright, the moment of the shooting, in quotes. While these ruffians were jostling with the broker, I was still near the entrance to the shop. When Windybank threw Nash over the counter, I felt a sharp pain in my arm. I pursued the man, but he shut himself into the storeroom. I could see him through the peephole in the door, though. The accused, in a black coat, shot the man in the back as he was trying to flee to safety. I saw the blood splatter all over that wretched girl. Then she tossed the gun out of the peephole, so I picked it up and made my escape. Good gracious, this is quite extraordinary testimony. You claim, sir, under oath, to have clearly seen the defendant pulling the trigger. Yeah, that was all baloney. Straight up baloney. Order, order, order! It was my intention to testify in this way. It wasn't, sorry. But neither is it my intention to be found guilty of a murder I didn't commit. You did do it, you little... So you see, my hand has been forced. I tell the truth now as an act of self-preservation. Oh wow. Looky looky. It's the same music that played for McGilded is playing for you. If that's not a big tell, I wonder what is. The truth? Until now, the prosecution was completely unaware of these details. Yes, well, sorry about that. Why is he saying sorry? It's not like he knew about it. Or did he? Was that what they were talking about? Having shot me in the arm, the pawnbroker was then shot in the back by the accused. And as I said, she was showered in his blood. You say the blood splattered over the accused's coat. Are you sure on that point? Oh yes, quite sure. All over the black overcoat that pickpocket girl was wearing at the time. Really? If her coat could somehow be shown to harbor vestiges of blood, that would be conclusive evidence here. Oh, we need to speak up before that. Oh my gosh. Such an investigation is entirely possible, my lord. What? Only very recently, a German scientist has developed a technique to identify human blood. So here's to true science, not some amateurish detectives. Stop! Dubious foray into the world of chemistry. This is so mean. There's nothing dubious about Hurley's work. His ideas are all sound. Ideas are no use to us here. In science, as in law, theories must be proven before they stand. Grr. I'm supplying that because I know that's what she's thinking. In Germany, the technique has already been employed in the courtroom as the basis of evidence. Scotland Yard has a small quantity of the chemical reagent used. With your lordship's permission, we could shatter all vestiges of doubt within minutes. This doesn't look good, Reno. Why not? Well, we know, don't we? That there's blood all over the front of Ginny's coat. If they test it with their chemicals... Oh, help! You're right! I was forgetting what happened yesterday. How the heck could you forget that? Don't move, Ginny. I'm going to shoot. I love how her hat fell on her face. I wonder how that works. Is it, what did she say? Is it powder? Because, like, did that not get in her clothes, too? But that's not Mr. Windybank's blood. That stain is from 2 months ago. That's Mr. Mason's blood, from when he was stabbed by McGilded, who was wearing the coat at the time. My lord, the defense objects to the test proposed by the prosecution. Don't just say that, explain! Oh my gosh! Explain! But they don't trust Sholmes' work. Oh my gosh. Overruled. Lord Van Zieks, make it so at once. With pleasure, my lord. This hurts so bad because if only they would believe this. Wait, do we have it in here? I don't think we have it in here. What color is Mr. Mason's blood anyways? Yeah, purple. Oh my gosh. Dang nabbit. And while we await the results, the defense may proceed with the cross-examination. Once they find that blood on the overcoat, Gina will be... Counsel! Yes, my lord. Your cross-examination. Of course, my lord. If this cross-examination doesn't go well, if I don't manage to uncover some decisive evidence or a really compelling clue now, I have a very, very bad feeling about the outcome of this trial. Oh no. I really don't want to press this guy. Oh man. I'm just gonna... We all know this is Hocus Pocus, but... wasn't there something I was... Hold on. Da 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 da...
Hold it!
You mean that's the moment you were shot? Yes, though I didn't immediately realize what had happened, of course. Things crashed to the floor from the counter as the three men were brawling. Wait, if he really wanted to get away with this, why wouldn't he have gone to the hospital? It was at exactly that moment that it had happened, so I didn't hear the gunshot. Would they have reported that he has, like, a gunshot wound? I guess they would have investigated how he got the gunshot wound. And the bullet went on to strike the calendar in the wall behind you. So it appeared. When I looked at my arm, I saw it was bleeding badly, so I wrapped my handkerchief around it. Seeing as I couldn't explain what had happened to a doctor. Oh, yeah, okay. I had no choice but to wait for it to heal. I didn't imagine it would still be bleeding 2 days later. Dude, it's a freaking gunshot wound. Did Mr. Windybank intend to shoot you, do you think? Well, now, I don't imagine he even noticed I was there, to be honest. Perhaps the gun went off accidentally. Anyway, it didn't quite strike home. When I pulled my gun on him, he tried to shove me out the way. And then he scarpeted through that door out back. At which point, what did you do?
Hold it!
You mean you chased after him? I don't recall the reason why, but I ran after him to the back of the shop. And what about this peephole in the door you mentioned? Well, unsurprisingly, the storeroom door is a solid job, made out of stute wood. But there's a small opening in it, but a head height that lets you see what's what in there from the outside. Actually, I should know that, shouldn't I? I looked through it myself that night. Jeez. Poor Gina. And what about you burgling brothers? Did you see what went on through this peephole as well? Not letting you go. Didn't see nothing of the suck of. I doubt these two buffoons were even aware of the peephole's existence. So the Skulkin brothers were there, but they didn't see the killing of Mr. Windybank take place. Inside the storeroom, I could see the broker and that young girl standing there. The defendant? Yes, though neither of them noticed that I was looking. The girl raised her gun and pointed it straight at the man. And then, what did you see next? Okay.
Hold it!
Yes, when the crime was discovered, the defendant was found with a gun in her hand. But that was Mr. Windybank's gun, from which only a single bullet had been fired. And as we've already established, Miss Graydon, that bullet was fired at you. Ah, but no, it wasn't the broker's gun that the pickpocket girl had when I saw her. Yes, the bullet from Windybank's gun grazed my arm, and yes, the Skulkin's gun grounded the detective. But this was another gun entirely, a third gun. The broker's gun was not the murder weapon, so clearly there had to be a third firearm involved. In other words, the accused must have had her own gun with her at the time.
Objection!
But no other gun was found at the scene. I hate this guy so much. Calm yourself, counsel. Sorry? You must consider the events in order. At first I saw the broker and the girl glaring at each other, but then, all of a sudden, the broker turned to run. And it was at that moment that the little gutter rat shot him in the back. Chilling image, I must say. Cap. Lies. I saw the blood splatter all over that wretched girl.
Hold it!
Oh, all over her? Yes, through the peephole I saw it clearly. Of course, the stains are invisible now, what with the coat being such a dark color. But I assure you, that garment is sullied with the victim's blood. Well, it is sullied with blood, that's for sure. But it's not Mr. Windybank's blood, is it? No, that's right. It's Mr. Mason Milverton's blood from when McGilded stabbed him 2 months ago. It's so annoying. If they'd only accept Hurley's chemical analysis, we could prove that. But they won't. So unfortunately, we can't use it as evidence to support our case. That is so annoying. Father. I know, Iris. I feel you.
Hold it!
Okay, gosh. Did I hear you correctly? She threw the gun out of the room? That's right. After the broker fell to the floor, she started walking over. Over where exactly? In the direction of the storeroom door. To where I was watching. Of course, I quickly retreated, and then the girl dropped the gun through the peephole onto the floor on my side of the door. But why on earth would she do such a thing? I couldn't tell you. Perhaps she was hoping to distance herself from the murder weapon. Without thinking, I went and picked it up. I suppose I was worried about just leaving it there in case any more tragedies took place. Aha. So it was you, in fact, who took the third gun from the scene of the crime. Yes, it was yours truly. I left the clear-up to my lackeys and left. Clear-up? We'd made a bit of a mess around the counter, so Mr. Whistle and Flute Ear told us to tidy up. He thinks he's our bloomin' mum sometimes. Well, I was paying you enough, by God. Ugh. Tell me, Mr. Graydon, when you left the pawnbrokery that night, was it by any chance with the second disc in your jacket pocket? You're like a bull at a gate, aren't you? What the? What? Hello?
Excuse me.
What? Gentlemen. What's going on? Why? Gregson, what is going on with you this trial? Something wrong, Sunshine? That should be my line. You... Do you realize you were just violently shaking Mr. Skulkin? Blimey, this dude's a bit of an old hooligan, ain't he? What was going on just now? You saw him. He grabbed me whistle. Why the blazes, he said. Didn't you mention the third gun when we got you down to the station? And why didn't you? 'Cause we didn't know nothing about it, or that flaming peephole in the door. Sorry about that. I love Gregson. I can be prone to losing my rag sometimes. Not hurt, are you? God, blimey. See the way he's looking at me? I'm telling ya, this D gives me the willies. That was strange. The inspector doesn't normally get quite as worked up as that. He wouldn't normally grab someone. No, that wasn't like Grexy at all. He's normally all sweetness and light, no matter what I say to him. Yes, well, I think you might be a special case, Iris. Well, anyway, that was definitely out of character. It is true. What's going on with this guy? What's your feeling, Bruno? As much as I hate to admit it, I don't see any obvious holes in his testimony at the moment. We had to find a way to break this man. And quickly, too, because once they discovered the blood on the overcoat Gina was wearing... It's a bit strange that he's so sure of himself about seeing the blood spatter over Ginny's coat. It doesn't strike me as the sort of thing you'd claim if you hadn't genuinely seen it happen. But we know that Gina didn't shoot Mr. Windybank, so what's going on? All I know is that it's very unfair. Why should some German scientist's test be acceptable as evidence when mine and Hurley's wasn't? Detectives can use test tubes too! Never mind that, I have to find a really stark inconsistency in this testimony somewhere. And I have to find it before the prosecution discovers the bloodstain in Gina's coat. Okay. Okay, went through the shot pain in my arm, pursued the man, shot himself storeroom, seen it through people in the door though. Accused black coat shot the man in black suit trying to get safety, so... Huh. Trying to see, should we show this? No, this was before. No, it wouldn't work. Okay. Bad, trauma. Do we do this? Because I think that's the only thing. Let me just review what's in here very quickly. No. Yeah, okay. I think it's the case notes. Picture was asserted with 3 monies, but insufficient evidence. No, wait. Oh, jeez. We don't have a photo of her at the time of the crime. Because this was before. There's something I'm missing. I don't know what it is, but there's something I'm missing. Well, maybe I can try. I mean, I have 2 chances here. Let's present Windybank's gun because she was holding it.
Objection!
No? Okay. Oh man. Okay. Oh dang it. Wait, did I present it on the wrong one? Or maybe... I think... okay. Wait. Hold on. Wasn't it the other one that was thrown over the counter? Okay. Wait. I wanted to try.
Hold it!
I wanted to try pursuing the brothers. Hold on. Should I try this? Why not? I don't know.
Excuse me.
That's probably not gonna get in here. Okay. Jeez. Hold on. Okay. There has to be something I'm like overlooking, and I hate it. Shot him in the back. Wait. Wait. He was shot in the back. That's the whole thing. Alright, hold on. Duh.
Objection!
That's not right. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Then it's probably the crime scene photo again. Done. Where is it? Couldn't have because of the way he...
Objection!
Really? Well, I never did press the first one, so hold on. Mr. Windibank emerged from the storeroom, I believe. Ringo and Nash were scouring the counter when he suddenly appeared and flew at them. He already had the revolver in his hand. Fortunately, I wasn't too close. I've never been so scared in all my life. Yeah, we're just your regular, mild-mannered burglars, that's all. Don't like violence. Says the pair who carry a gun. What do you mean when you say you were near the entrance to the shop? I was in the doorway, running my eyes over the shelves of forfeited items. Looking for the music box, of course. The broker went for Nash in the first place. Then Ringo joined in, making it 2 against 1. So I assumed they could handle the situation. But I was wrong. I was trying to help me little bro, but the old geezer chucked me over the bloomin' counter. So I pulled my gun at the old fella, and that soon made him scarper. The pair of you setting upon the poor defenseless pawnbroker together, shame on you. Sorry, Gob. Oh, okay, so that's why we needed to press. Okay. My lord! Requesting your lordship's permission to interrupt the cross-examination. Explain yourself, officer. I have the results of the test that was ordered earlier, my lord. Ah, the blood on the accused's overcoat. Thank you, officer. Very well, the cross-examination is hereby temporarily suspended. I presume you have no objection, counsel? No, my lord. So we weren't supposed to find a contradiction? Okay. But we did anyway, because, like I was saying, it wasn't, Nash that was thrown over. Well, there you have it. The report, please, Inspector. Yes, sir. Traces of human blood were found in the overcoat of this defendant, Miss Gina Lestrade. From the extent of the stains, it would appear that they were the result of splattering following a gunshot wound. End of report. Goodness me! No, it's not true. Stop your frickin' spins. What are you, a ballerina? See, what did I tell you?
Objection!
No, the blood on the coat is not Mr. Windibank's. What on earth makes you say that, counsel? The coat originally belonged to Magnus McGilded. Just before his coat was deposited at Windibank's, McGilded had fatally stabbed Mr. Mason Milverton. So the blood in that overcoat is the blood of the brickmaker from the omnibus case.
Objection!
Well, the dead cannot speak. Isn't that right, my Nipponese friend? Sorry? He pours that just to frickin' break it. 2 months ago in this very courtroom, did you not argue fervently for for McGilded's innocence? And yet, now that the man is dead, you brand him as a murderer? I hate you. Your conduct shatters any shred of respect you may have earned for yourself in this country. Ugh, but that was... I call it a bally disgrace. Treachery, that's what it is. How to determine whether the blood in that coat is 2 months old or not? Even a stereoscope couldn't help the answer to that problem pop out. It can't be done. But we used Mr. Jones especially. Mr. Jones is a detective, not a chemist. Why'd you put such faith in a chemical formula devised by me, for example, when I'm a communications officer? I held out Peruski to starving boy, and he ran away crying. What? Sherlock Sholmes is barely more than a figment of the public's imagination. His name carries no weight in this court. No weight at all. Sholmes, come back, please, we need you. How could you say that? Victory is sweet indeed. This proves that my testimony is the whole truth from start to finish. How do you arrive at such a conclusion, sir? As the witness said, the accused's coat was splattered with the blood of the victim. The only way Mr. Graydon could possibly have known that fact is if he saw it happen. I hate you too! I hate all of you! In other words, his testimony is solid and the conclusion is singular. It was the accused who shot the victim in this case. That is the whole truth. Ag! I hate you all! My lord! Been a long battle, this one, but this old war horse has something to say now, if you please. Mr. Foreman? As of this moment, sir, the squadron has reached its final decision. No. Ready, men? All for one now. Sir!
Guilty.
I hate you all. I hate all of you.
Guilty.
Guilty!
This sucks.
Guilty.
So we have to do another summation examination? Alright. Well, I was expecting it, honestly. Well, it would appear the ladies and gentlemen of the jury have reached a unanimous verdict. I hate all of you. The defense has consistently failed to unpick his witness's testimony. Here's to any attempt he may make at unpicking the jurors' decisions being equally successful. Wait, but we never finished our cross-examination. Shouldn't we finish that first? Ugh. Ah! I don't believe it. After I've come this far, how's it all unraveling on me so fast? Don't give up, Ryunosuke. Oh. Who could it be? Oh, who could it be? Oh, dang it. Okay, I have to know. I have to know. How very distressing to be held in such low esteem. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Naruhodo? Officer? You've delivered the report now. That'll be all, thank you. It occurs to me with some regularity, Mr. Naruhodo, that scientific truths are determined not by science, but by none other than the human mind. I know that voice. Am I going mad? Ah! Are you kidding me? Mr. Sholmes! Of course! Of freaking course! Oh, this guy! Thank you, I wanted you to come back. What? What is the meaning of this? Oh my god. Order, order, order! What business do you have here, detective? The last I heard, you were recuperating in hospital. As well I should be, had I not been set upon an errand. What errand? Hurley, it's really you! You're awake at last! Yes, good day, Iris. I appear to be rather late to rise. My apologies. No, you're just in time. Now, my lord, if you will humor me. In what manner, sir? I have something of great importance I wish to give to the young lawyer over there. I need no more than 5 minutes. Would you be so kind as to spare us the time? What say you to this, Lord Van Zieks? This trial has taken many hours of the court's time. Having spent so long already... Exactly! Having spent so long already, we don't want to go wasting any more precious time. What is wrong with you? As I was saying... Having spent so long already, it would seem churlish to deny the defense a mere 5 minutes. Yeah! The heck is his problem? Very well, counsel. You have 5 minutes. Oh my goodness. Alright. We found out who it is. I think we'll continue this next time. Oh, I want to know what he has to give us so bad. Alright, everyone. Oh, this is getting crazy. Oh, jeez. I hope he has something useful. Hopefully he does, anyway. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this one. Can't wait to finish this, hopefully next time. Alright, hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.